Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing on with my Teddy B's Master Scent List series. This video will cover the letters J and K. Probably one of the shorter videos. I think there's maybe 15 scents in between the two of them. It's interesting. Some categories are very, very long. Some are very short. I'm going to skip the introduction this time because I have spoken about it so many times. I feel like most of you know. If you don't know what this project is and this is the first video you're clicking on, I encourage you to go back to really any of the videos, but especially to the video about the scents that start with the letter A, because that's where I give the most detailed introduction to this video series, this project. But let's get started with J. First up, we have Jam-boree. This I have a sample of from Summer. Thank you so much, Summer. This one is wild berry jam donut, fresh baked bread, and a hint of sugar and spice. This is really nice. It does smell like a butter bread. It gives me a little bit of PB&J vibes if you've had PB&J from her, or even from other vendors, that kind of perfumey or PB&J scent. I get a little bit of that. It might be just the wild berry jam donut. It's a very sweet, very fresh kind of bread and butter jam fragrance. The one that I would like to get more of, it would be a great spring and summer scent, especially a nice kind of spring and summer bakery, because it's not too heavy on the spices, or there's no caramel or anything like that. Just a nice warm weather bakery fragrance. Next we have Jack's. I've never melted this one. This one's real crumbly. This is wet autumn leaves, moss covered oak trees, cedar wood, and hinoki smoke lingering off in the distance. Note wise, this is very much my type of fragrance. What I will say is I get so much of that hinoki smoke, and I love smoky scents. The smokier, the better. But it's something about this hinoki smoke oil that is not my favorite. It's also in her Coven scent. Neither of these are my favorite smoky fragrances. It's a very incensey type of smoke. I don't feel like I get much of the leaves, the oak trees, the cedar wood. I'm really just kind of getting that hinoki smoke. This probably is one I just need to warm. It's well and cured at this point. Yeah, this was poured in October of 2023. So one I probably could melt this winter. It leans fall based on the scent notes, but it smells so smoky that I think I could do it this winter, no problem. So I might keep this one out, put it in a melting basket soon, just to see how I feel about it, because I have really come to learn that things transform a lot of times on warm, and not everything. There are some scents that I know I don't like on cold, and then I warm them, and they're also not my favorite, but sometimes they are, so you never know. Speaking of another one that is not necessarily my favorite, but this is Jon Snow. I know that a lot of people really enjoy this one. This is a Game of Thrones blend. It's a Game of Thrones character. This is Palo Santo, flannel sheets, creamy vanilla, and mint. This one I have warmed before, just a sample of it, and it was years ago. And I remember not enjoying it. I didn't like the way the mint and the flannel kind of blended together. It just didn't work for me. Well, she just offered this in a recent pre-order, so I grabbed the one souffle and I thought, let's give it another chance, because I have found that my preferences have changed over the last few years as well. I really love flannel sheets. I like all of these notes. So just looking at this, it really seems like a scent I would enjoy. So I don't know if it's a certain oil that she's using. Yeah, the mint and the flannel together just don't quite work for me. The mint in here is very strong as well. And you're getting the flannel sheets almost smells more cologne like in a way. I don't know, the way that this one is blended, it's very kind of laundry-esque, very fresh, obviously very minty. This one is not necessarily for me, but I have a souffle of it. I want to give it a warm. I'm going to let it cure, and we'll see. You never know. So not my favorite, but I know so many people love this. So if those notes sound intriguing to you, definitely pick it up. Next is Just Naughty, and this one is Laid on the Beach, Vanilla Birch, and Bonfire Bliss. Never tried this one, but this is definitely one that I would love. I love Vanilla Birch, I love Bonfire Bliss, and her Laid on the Beach is Beach Nights mixed with Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Honestly, this is like 4 of my favorite oils put together, so this sounds like it would be such a beautiful bedroom scent. You get a little bit of the sweet tree from the Vanilla Birch, and then Bonfire Bliss is such a deep, smoky fragrance. I think it would turn this just kind of sultry in a way. I would really like to see this one back. I think this is one that I would absolutely love, but I love Birch as well. I love Beach Nights. You know, everything about this really screams my name. So definitely high on my list to try. And then the last 2 scents that start with J, I'm going to kind of do them together because they work off of each other. So we have Just Vanilla, and we have Just Pink Vanilla. So Just Vanilla, I can't remember if it's a perfume type. I want to say it is a perfume dupe. Just Vanilla is Madagascar Vanilla, Creamed Vanilla, Lily of the Valley, and Musk. So I have never tried this one. I got this in a D-stash, and so whoever I bought this from must have tried it. I don't know how I feel about this one. I like it more now than I used to. When I first got this, the Lily of the Valley was very strong. Now I definitely feel like I get more of the other vanilla notes and the musk. It's a really pretty floral vanilla heavy body care. It smells like it could be light. So how long has this one cured? Since October of 2023. So it's ready to go. I should use this in my bedroom soon. It is just a very pretty, slightly floral bedroom perfumey fragrance. I know that Lexi from Two Quick Wicks really enjoys this scent. I think this is the one that reminds her of a perfume her mom wears, if I remember right. So I'm sure that this is a perfume dupe. So if you like those types of fragrances, Just Vanilla is really pretty. And then the Just Pink Vanilla is everything that I just mentioned, but you add pink sugar to it. And I really enjoy her pink sugar. I think she blends it super nicely, and sometimes just in wax in general, pink sugar can really overtake a blend and drown out the other notes. But I feel like Tiffany does pink sugar really nicely, where you're getting the sweetness, but it doesn't always take over a blend. This is really pretty. I'm definitely getting the pink sugar. I can smell that it is very sweet, but then I'm getting that same perfumey vanilla type fragrance. Again, would be great for a bedroom, bathroom type of scent. Like this one a lot. I'm glad that I have it. So that is everything for the letter J. Now we get into the letter K. First up, we have Kama Sutra. This is Orchid Blossoms, Amber, Vanilla, Mulled Fruit, Spice Berry, Vetiver, Patchouli, and Sandalwood. Got a lot going on in this blend. I'm really getting orchid, amber, a very nice kind of berry fragrance. This is strong, kind of getting that mulled fruit note. It's a very strong, perfumey, sweet, fruity scent. And I feel like I describe so many of her blends as perfumey, but they are. I think she really excels at those, and I feel like she tries to make blends that are perfume-like in quality. I think she tries to dupe a lot or make types of perfume fragrances. I'm not saying that this is a perfume fragrance. I don't know. but it does give me that type of vibe. Maybe like a little bit of a citrus note. It would be so pretty for the spring and summertime. I can't see myself melting this in the fall and winter. It's a little bit too fresh and fruity for that for me personally, because I'm definitely more of a seasonal melter, but a spring, summer kind of fruity, perfumey scent. I don't really know what vetiver smells like. I need like a single oil in vetiver because vetiver is included in a lot of wax I found recently, and I really don't have an understanding of what vetiver is supposed to smell like. Next is Kauai Sunset. This is Arabian jasmine, toasted coconuts and cream, passion fruit, hints of guava, and orange. This sounds so pretty. This just sounds like a tropical fruity floral scent. These aren't always my absolute favorite because sometimes I feel like those tropical fruity florals all seem to blend together. Maybe because I'm not a big floral person. They never stand out to me per se. This also kind of reminds me of maybe like a Sol de Janeiro. I'm not saying it is because it's not, but that like it could be that type of fragrance, a tropical body care scent, especially with the Arabian jasmine. This sounds really pretty. I like that the coconut is toasted, kind of gives it a little bit more depth, and it's not that, you know, super fresh coconut. I think this would be a really lovely summertime scent. Okay, now we get into a couple of key limes. We have key lime sugar cookies to start with. So this one and the next key lime I'm going to talk about, she offered in the same pre-order, and I really like key lime, but I'm very particular about key lime. I want key lime pie. I want the bakery notes to it, and I want the lime not to be too intense. Sometimes lime can be kind of medicinal leaning to me. It's very astringent, it's very sharp, and I like the creamier, more subdued lime with a lot of bakery. If I can find one of those, I am in hog heaven, but most of them I try don't always fit that bill. This one, the key lime sugar cookies, is one of the best key lime fragrances I have tried from anybody. This is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla, sugar cookie dough blended with tart key limes. It's like everything that I would want. I mean, I could even amp up the pie crust a little bit more in this one, but you do get the bakery notes. You're getting that buttery shortbread. I guess I shouldn't say pie crust. There is no pie crust in this one. It's a cookie, but you're getting that shortbread cookie, the vanilla notes, and the lime. It's there and it's fresh and it's zesty, but it's not too much. It blends so well with the shortbread cookies. It is just a perfect creamy key lime. I love this one so much. I'm pretty sure I have a couple of souffles of it, and I'm really glad. I don't melt key lime much. I mean, I only melt it obviously in the heat of the summer, but I'm glad I have a few because it is just an absolutely stunning key lime blend. So if you like the key lime scents that I just described, next time she offers key lime sugar cookies, it is a absolute winner. And then the other one that she offered in that same pre-order, and I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to get. So of course I ended up getting both. This is Key West Lime Ice Cream Plus Cake. So this one says the best key limes in Florida, blended with the creamiest vanilla ice cream, toasted graham crackers with a side of rich white cake and salty sea air. I love salty sea air. I like how this had a lot of bakery type of notes, gourmand notes. You have the ice cream, you have the graham cracker, you have the white cake. And this is really pretty. I do get the salty sea air. This one is lighter on the lime than the key lime sugar cookies. The reason I don't like this one as much is that graham cracker. Now, I'm not a huge graham cracker fan and wax. That's normally a note I kind of stay away from. I don't know what it is about it. And I'm picking up a lot of the graham cracker in this. I think that's one of the strongest oils. I'm really getting the graham cracker, the salty sea air, and then hints of the lime. I do smell more lime on the bottom than on the top here. I've never warmed this one though. I have warmed the key lime sugar cookies and no, I love it. I have yet to warm this one just because of that graham cracker. It kind of was not standing out to me as much, but I definitely will be warming this next summer. And I hope that some of those other notes come out, like the ice cream, the cake. I'm not really getting those fragrance oils. And maybe the lime will sharpen up a little bit. That one was the Key West Lime Ice Cream Plus Cake. Then we get into Khaleesi. I'm happy. I have quite a few in this kind of category here. Khaleesi. This is also a Game of Thrones blend. This is Palo Santo, tonka bean, oud wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. This is really nice. It leans a little bit body care because of the tonka bean. But this is a very warm, cozy type of perfumey fragrance. You really get the tonka, get the oud. I'm not picking up much warm vanilla sugar, but there's a lot of really intense notes in this. It probably just kind of blends those scents together. Very Palo Santo heavy. You definitely have to like her Palo. But if you like Palo, kind of smoky, warm fragrances, Khaleesi is so beautiful. I have a couple of souffles of it. This smells strong. It was poured in July of last year. I probably could melt this right now. I have so much teddy bees I need to melt, you guys. And this video series is an evidence of that because, I mean, there's been plenty, a lot that I haven't had, but there's been a lot that I've had as well. Kind of bad, kind of bougie. So this loaf was gifted to me from Natalie. So thank you so much to Natalie. This one is strawberry pound cake, warm vanilla sugar, and vanilla sugar cookies. Definitely need to get around to melting this one. This was poured in 2022. Oh, it's so good. Look how pretty that loaf is. This is definitely the Bath & Body Works type strawberry pound cake. She does have a couple. She does her own house blend and she has the Bath & Body Works type. So I'm really getting that strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works, the warm vanilla sugar. It's just sweetening up strawberry pound cake. You definitely have to like strawberry pound cake to like this blend. It's so pretty. And you know what? I've already filmed my February melting basket, but I don't think I put this in here. And I think this would be a perfect February scent because it's just so sweet and girly, and the strawberry just makes me think of Valentine's Day. So I think that I will stick this one in my February melting basket so I can enjoy that. Next is Kiss Me Goodnight. This one is cozy cashmere blankets, warm, slightly woody notes, mixed with vanilla, hints of plum, hot tea, and warm amber. Got a lot going on in this one. This is pretty. What I'm really getting the most of is that cozy cashmere blanket. It leans a little bit cashmere cream to me, but not fully. It kind of just smells like you put your blankets in the wash. You know, you have a Saturday where you're washing all the bedding, all the blankets, all your towels. You know, sometimes I don't wash my blankets, like household blankets, every week, obviously. But sometimes on the weekends when I'm, you know, washing my sheets and stuff, I'll throw blankets in. Anyway, the point is, to me, it kind of smells like a fresh, clean blanket, fresh out of the dryer, and it's still kind of warm, and you just want to curl up on the couch. Very cozy. Definitely a bedroom type scent. I'm really not getting plum, amber, or tea. Maybe those notes will come out more on warm, but I'm definitely getting that very cozy kind of fresh blanket scent. And then last but not least, we have Krispy Dream. So I do not have this one today, but I have melted this one before. This is warm powdered donuts, cinnamon sugar donuts, old-fashioned cake donuts, burnt sugar, and toasty campfire donuts. This one kind of made me think, because you have the powdered donuts, the cinnamon sugar donuts, old-fashioned cake donuts. I can't think of what that brand is called, but the like mixed pack of donuts that you get, Entenmann's maybe, that has the chocolate covered cake donut, the powdered donut, and then the sugar cinnamon donut. That's what this scent really reminded me of when I melted it. It's a very heavy donut bakery scent, really, really pretty. My only qualm with this one is that I felt like it was light. I can't remember when I warmed it how long I had let it sit. Hopefully I let it cure for a year, but maybe I hadn't. Definitely felt like it could benefit from some additional cure time, but a really pretty, warm, cozy donut fragrance. But that is it. So shorter video than normal. Those are all the scents that start with J and K that I am aware of. If I have missed any scents, please let me know. Her master scent list is not up to date, so I've done my best to try to fill in some blanks, but I'm assuming I am missing things here and there. I would love to know, off of these scents that I discussed today, what are your favorites? What are you looking forward to trying? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.